What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I had a request about a review of a particular succulent soil mix that's being sold online. It is from Trust Basket. They have a succulent soil mix. I'll put up the image on the screen. Now a lot of you had asked, does this soil mix tend to work out really well for the succulents? I did see a good amount of reviews on the website. Of course, I have been purchasing a lot other things from this website and all of the products are amazing, no doubt. I have purchased red soil for my water lilies. I have purchased coco peat, an n number of things like flower seeds. Everything is perfect, but I think there is some issue with the succulent soil mix. So here is the mix. Now I've already taken out the succulent because I was quite worried. I will show you the succulent in some time. In a hurry to take out the succulent, I did this last evening or probably last night because I only had one of the succulent and I didn't want to lose it. Now what I noticed is initially everything was going quite well, but of late I noticed that the succulent started to close inwards. Despite watering, it was not opening up the leaves. The leaves were closed inwards and there were a little bit of wrinkles on the lower portion. So I quickly went ahead and took out the succulent and I realized that this is how the soil is. It is very compact. You can see this. It's completely stuck. This is the Trust Basket succulent soil mix. I wanted to try and see how it works, but it definitely doesn't work that well. You can see how compact it is. And I have also added sand in this. It's not that I just used the mix, because when I opened the packet it was wet, so I was a little bit worried. So I went ahead and added a good amount of sand, but despite that it is not in a very good condition. You can already see the small granules. Those are the mountain soil that I had used along with that mix, but it's not working out well. The plant was completely dehydrated. I took out some to check and you can see here as well. This is after it is dried. It is completely stuck to the container. This is all my sand that I have used because I was a little bit worried. So thankfully I didn't use this soil in a lot of my pots. I used it in only 2 because I was experimenting it. Both of the succulents started to have issues and I had to take them out. I don't know what was wrong with me. I used 2 of my hybrid succulents for this experiment, which is the biggest mistake. Lesson learned. I'll never do that again because both of those succulents, I just have one each. If I would have lost them, I don't think I would have found them again because they are not very common. So this is how the soil looks, not in a very good condition. So I still have some more soil. I will be using it in my foliage plants, but I'm never going to be using this in my succulents because it's getting quite compact. So this was the succulent that I was talking about. Now it looks amazing. It has become very full, but it had a lot of wrinkles. Just within 24 hours, giving it a very loose soil, you can see it has opened up. Unfortunately, I could not shoot the video because I was a little bit panicked when I seen that. So I had to take her out, but now she's looking much better compared to what it was last night. I'll have to take out some of the dirt from the leaves because I did this late in the night and it was a bit dark, but I was very worried. I didn't want to delay it any further. So now she has opened up. I'm so much relaxed right now. She's looking much better. And this is another one. I'll put up the name on the screen. I don't recollect it right now. I had written down the name somewhere. This one, you can see it's a little bit closed. And it has a lot of stress colors. This usually happens. I have not stressed this succulent, but it gets stress colors when the roots are not functioning, because that soil turned so compact that it had suffocated the roots. It was even more, I would say it was like 5 times darker than what it is right now. It's slowly opening up and the colors are getting a little bit lighter, but it was very dark in color. When a succulent turns so dark in color without stressing it, then there is definitely an issue. If a succulent gets extremely stressed, then there is a high chance that the succulent will die. There is a limit to how much a succulent can handle stress. So this one had turned almost 5 times the shade of red than what it is right now, but now it's slowly starting to open up. What a big relief. I'm never going to touch that soil again in my succulents because it was a very scary moment. And this one, I have not seen this succulent being sold very often. This was like, I think I purchased it maybe 2 years back. I don't remember. I will put up the image of how it looked earlier before I potted it in that pot. It was looking absolutely stunning. But then slowly that soil started to suffocate the roots, and I took it out. Now, the reason why I'm specifying so much on this is because I have an experience. I can understand when the succulent is uncomfortable, but let's say you are a beginner and you're not very sure about all of these things. Now, imagine the succulent started to stress, started to close its leaves inwards, and it started getting wrinkles. Now, if you are a beginner, you will think that probably the succulent is thirsty. You will go ahead and water it. After 2 days, the wrinkles have not disappeared. You still go ahead and water it again, and you keep watering it because you have seen or you have heard that when wrinkles are present, you need to water the succulent because it is thirsty. But in this case, it is not related with watering. The wrinkles are appearing because the roots are not functioning and the succulent is not able to absorb any of that moisture. So you keep adding water, and then one fine day the succulent is going to rot. The reason is because there was too much of watering. So this is a big confusion that can happen with beginners. So you need to be a little bit careful. That's why go with a soil that is loose, porous, well draining. If you're just starting off with succulents, start with the soil test method. Give at least 1 to 2 weeks. Examine your soil, experiment with your soil, how it feels before watering, during watering, after watering. Does it turn compact? Is it well draining? All these things need to be kept in account, and then you can go ahead and plant your succulents in it. These are very small, minute details, but that is going to help you in the long term in this beautiful hobby of keeping succulents. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.